Hi, I'm Eva Murphy from Electronic Engineering at IT Sligo, and this is my Leaving Cert Maths Grinds channel. I'll regularly add new videos for both higher and ordinary level maths, so make sure you subscribe below and click the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Independent events, question 6, 2019. So two independent events, F and S, are represented in the Venn diagram below. The probability of F not S is a quarter. The probability of the intersection is a fifth, and the probability of S not F is X. Find the value of X and the value of Y. Okay, so there's three conditions that we can use to check for independence events, or three statements we can use when we know the events are independent. So the first two are conditional probabilities. The probability of A given B has occurred is equal to the probability of A. In other words, the fact that B occurred has no bearing on whether A occurs. The second one is the same. And the third one, the probability of A intersection B is equal to the probability of A probability of B. Now we have no conditional information in our question, so I think that's no good to you. So let's use the bottom one. The probability of A intersection B is equal to the probability of A, the probability of B. Okay, now a couple of things to be careful of here. The probability of, now let me write it down for our question, because of course it's not A and B, that's just the general case. We have F and S in our question. Okay, so that makes more sense. The probability of F is the entire circle here. It's not just a quarter. So watch that one. The probability of S is the entire circle here. It's not just X. And of course, the intersection is okay. That is a fifth. It's in the middle. Okay, so let's fill in what we have. We know this one is a fifth. We know that's equal to the probability of F, which I don't have yet, but it is equal to, let me work it out here, probability of F is equal to a quarter plus a fifth. Sorry, I have a tickle. We put that into the calculator. I'm going to have 9/20. Okay. So up here I have 9/20, and that's multiplied by the probability of S, which is a fifth plus X. Okay, let's come down here. So that a fifth is equal to, let's multiply in that 9/20. So I have 9/100 plus 9/20 of X. Subtract him from both sides, 1/5 minus 9/100 is 11/100, and that's equal to 9/20X. Divide both sides by 9/20, just like you would if there is any other number in front of X. 11/45 is the probability of X. Okay, 11/45. So that's my X. My Y then, so Y lies here on the outside. And as you know, probability always adds up to 1. Which means that if I go 1 minus 1/4 plus 1/5 plus 11/45, that is going to give me Y. So in other words, I add all of these up, see what they are, and I subtract them from 1, and that will give me the probability of Y. So let's just do that on our calculators. I'm getting Y being equal to 11/36. Okay, and that's that first part of that question done. So X is equal to 11/45, Y is equal to 11/36. Okay, Okay, so for part B, in a club, there are German, Irish, and Spanish children only. There are 10 Spanish children. Okay, so 10 Spanish children. There are twice as many Irish children as German children. They're all in a group waiting to get on a swing. One child will be selected and will not rejoin. Then a second child will be selected at random to go next. The probability that the first child selected will be German and that the second child selected will not be German is a sixth. Find out how many children are in the club. Okay, so not too much information in this one. Okay, we know Spanish is 10. There's twice as many Irish as German. Okay, let's say there's X German, twice as many Irish. Therefore, Irish children is 2X. In a club, there are German, Irish, and Spanish children only. There are 10 Spanish children. There's twice as many Irish as German. So this is the sum total of the children. I know that because it's just told me here. There's no other kids in it. So 2x plus x is 3x plus 10 total children. Okay, they're all waiting to go on the swing. One child will be selected and will not rejoin, then a second child. So I have two kids. The probability that the first child will be selected is German. So 2 chosen. The first one is German and the second one is not German. And the probability of that is a sixth. Probability the first child will be German, the second child will not be German. Okay, so the probability of German is X chances of success out of the total number of children, and translates to a multiply, and not German then is.
Does that mean that it's the probability that the first child will be German is a sixth, and probability that
No, so that means that when I multiply these together, and why multiply because of the and, when I do that, I will then get a sixth.
Okay.
So I have to set this up first, and then I would imagine solve for x.
Okay, thank you.
So not German then is the other two. So I have 2x plus 10. So they're the Spanish children and the Irish. They're not being replaced, so will not rejoin. So my total number of children then are 3x plus 9. Why plus 9? Because one of the kids is here. And when I multiply them, that's when I get my sixth. Okay, let's take care of this multiplying. Okay, first thing I'm going to do to avoid confusion is I'm going to change this multiplied sign here that I get from and to brackets. Okay, so top by top, bottom by bottom, I'm multiplying fractions. So x by 2x is 2x squared, x by 10 is 10x, 3x by 3x on the bottom is 9x squared, 3x by the 9, 27x, 10 by 3x is 30x, 10 by 9 is 90, and still equal to a sixth. Okay, we then cross multiply, equal sits in the middle. I have a fraction equal to a fraction, so it's a good time to cross multiply so that I get rid of the fraction and everything is on one line. So I'll have 6 times 2x squared plus 10x is equal to 1 time. And if it's okay with you, I'm going to tidy these two as I go. So 30, 40, 57x plus 90. Okay, let's multiply that. 6 2's, 12x squared plus 60x equals 9x squared plus 57x plus 90. Let's bring everything over to the left because I see a quadratic. Minus 9x squared minus 57x minus 90 equals 0. The x squareds, so I'm getting 3x squared. the x's, I'm getting, what's that, plus 3x. And then minus 90 is equal to 0. Divide across by 3 to make it easier. X squared plus x minus 30 is equal to 0. Minus 30 is your guide number. So the factors of 30, that gives you the plus 1 in the middle is 6 and 5. Okay, and if you're not sure how to do this, either check out some of the junior cert factorization and solving of quadratics, or of course you can use the minus b formula. So either way, I get two answers. X is equal to minus 6, x is equal to 5. We're talking about people here, so you can't have a minus person or a minus amount of people. So I'm going to discard the x is equal to minus 6, and therefore I'm going to take this as my answer. So x we called the number of German children. We have 5. Irish, we have 2x, which is 5 2s are 10. And of course, we know that we had 10 Spanish, 10, 20, 25. So the question asked, yeah, how many children are in the club? 25 children. Okay, so quite difficult to set this up and to set this one up. If you've enjoyed this video, then why not join us in IT Sligo and use maths in practice? In conjunction with industry, we've designed an exciting new program in electronics and self-driving technologies, which uses cutting-edge techniques such as artificial intelligence, computer vision, and virtual and augmented reality. You'll need a H5 in maths to qualify. Check out the link below.